So this is my car number 8, Honda Accord 2013, LX model, base. Just what I usually buy, very base, For my wife, I'm buying a little bit fancier stuff. So I'm doing this. I normally don't review cars or other products, but at multiple requests of my cheap-ass brother-in-law, who is loaded with money, but cheap to buy a new car, I'm going to review this car. So this was like a 2-hour research and decision. Actually, I went to buy me a Sentra or a Civic or a Focus or something small. And then when I was in the showroom, I saw this and I said, oh my God, it doesn't look as bad as the old ones. So I said, let me take it for a ride, And I kind of drove it, I figured like, no, it's okay, it felt actually a lot smoother than Mustang that I had before. So I said, okay, it's more practical, that I had. But I like on this base model, just on LX, it has all disc brakes. It's a 2.4 liter engine 4-cylinder, which is nice because it also fits a 6-cylinder, which means I have a lot of room, under the hood, if I want to, God forbid, something breaks. But again, I mean, in 17 years, this is number 8, so I think I'm replacing cars often. Okay, so let me see what I like now. So I like, that the base model comes, with the alloy wheels, all disc brakes. It has a big trunk. Here's one annoying actually piece. When I push it, I have to hold it. It kind of thinks a little bit, before it opens up, But once it opens up, there's actually a lot of space inside, So I don't know, maybe I can even, like if I want to hide body in there, like if I kill somebody, I think that body should be fairly easy to hide in there. So I don't know. So that's kind of fine, like a good thing. It's quite spacious inside, So when I mean, compared to Mustang, everything is spacious, It's not as spacious as F-150, It has a lot of room in there, and it's kind of good, It's easy for kids, to get in. It looks fancy for a big model. The material is kind of cheap, The seat, I don't know, cheap. The seats are not the most comfortable seats I've ever had, It's actually probably one of the least comfortable, but they're not bad, I mean, the material is kind of like a cheap version of my dad's coat, in 70s. But I don't even know what kind of other material I would use. Inside, it has a rear view camera. It has this panel here, LCD. With a rear view camera. So let me see if I can turn it on. I was kind of surprised that it comes in the rear model. So it has a rear view camera, and that's nice. Then it has this sync, Bluetooth, a bunch of these buttons. I have no clue what they do. It has a dual temperature control. I don't know. My wife says, it makes a difference. I don't see any difference really. But now it has this economy button. This economy button is actually, I thought that is stupid. What does it do? But actually, on my 15-mile trip, to work and back, normally with this, I get 38, 39 miles per gallon. Without it, I get maybe 34, 35 miles per gallon. So it's kind of nice. Here, I have a mode, regular drive mode, sport mode. And then I suppose that is if I want to tow something, I don't know. Apparently you can buy a hitch, for this thing. Tows 1,000 pounds. I don't think I'll be towing anything though. The mirrors fold. I don't know why, but apparently they think, they're like a truck size or something. On the mirror there is something freaky. They actually have a little divider, and it gives you, this part of the mirror shows you like supposedly 20% more, gives you 20% more view. To me it's just stupid, it just freaks me out, I'm still kind of adjusting to that. The car is, let me open the hood. Hood is, like I said before, a lot of room in there. It's actually, it's very neat inside. There is a lot of room in there, and there is, I mean, everything is so impeccably clean, no sign of rust or anything. I mean, in every American car I've ever seen and bought new, there was at least some rust somewhere. although overall I have actually better experience with American cars, you know, than in Japanese. So kind of this was, I just bought this, you know, because I wanted to change a little bit, you know. What the last 2-3 cars were Fords, so I said, you know, okay, let's change a little bit brand, you know. Not because we were really happy with Ford, you know, but I just wanted something different. So we'll see how it goes. So to summarize, I like my new car, you know. I mean, I'm not emotional about it like some other cars that I bought before, and I really wanted them for a long time. There is nothing spectacular about it, either looks or a performance or something. It's just nice, and it handles really well. It handles really well curves, you know, for a four-cylinder, you know, and kind of sedan. Which, yeah, it's quite compared to Mustang. It is not. It's a little bit loud, you know, though. Compared, you know, to some other cars that I had, like a Camry a long time ago that I had, or even Ford F-150. So even F-150 is kind of smoother, you know, at 70 miles per hour. I don't know if it's because I really feel the road while I drive. I don't know if it's because of tires, maybe because of suspension. So I mean, maybe just because it handles curves so nicely, you know, maybe that is why it is. I can also feel the road more. But it's nice. I'm happy with it, you know. So I guess, you know, I have something to drive for the next 3-4 years, you know, and then I'll probably buy a new car. Maybe I drive 15 years, so we'll see. Did you see that asshole in the Civic, you know, thinking, you know, he's driving fucking Corvette, you know, with the... Alright, that's my review.